Hey, everybody, Reverend Rob Lee here, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, spiritual advisor, tarot consultant, pendulum, doing all the divinations, and Baptist preacher's kid. Let's not forget that. But I am here. I am your host. Wow, bangarang. Okay, so tonight we've got live readings going. People are coming in. So glad to see everybody coming through the door. Y'all are here and people are getting in. So it's taken a little bit, but everybody, when you come in, make sure you say hi. Okay, wave at me, do whatever you need. And tonight, we're going to talk about a couple of things. And what we're going to do, yes, tonight, we are doing tarot readings. And what I want you to understand, I'd like to take the first 15 minutes and focus on people with questions about fire. You're like, Rob, what's fire? You know, we're talking about the fire that is in your heart, the fire that is in your life, that desire, that dream. And if you're going to, you can ask more than one question as we go, because then we're going to talk about something else, but it's going to relate to all four suits of the tarot. Hey, Donna, it is good to see you. Everybody coming in. Wow, Karina, glad to see you back. And the lovely Miss Gillian is in. So, yes, so we're going to start out with asking questions about the wands, the fire, those different things that are happening, things where you want to go, your will, that power, that drive. What do you want to accomplish? Dreams. What do you want to bring into your life? Where do you want your life to go? That's going to be exactly where we're talking about. Okay? I don't know how to say that name, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. I'm just going to call you Les. All right? And let's see what happens, only because I don't want to mess up your name. Les, that is good. Thank you. Bangarang. Hey, y'all pop in the chat, put where you're from. Just what country you're from or what state, things like that. Okay? That way we can see what's going on. Deborah, yeah, the tribe coming in the house. Good to see it. So, if anybody's got a question about something going on in their life that is around wands, around the fire, okay? Around that drive, let me know. Pop it in. We'll see what's happening. But in the meantime, what we're going to talk about is, wrapping our hands around and our mind around new ideas and new things. Hey, Deborah, and Pennsylvania, Cocoa Beach, Gillian, New Hampshire. I'm glad you're in New Hampshire because that's where I am. All right. But we're going to talk about why so many people are afraid or we don't want to look at new ideas or new things. And some of that is hard to do. So y'all don't have to wait on me. Pop your stuff in the screen. Let me know what's going on. And when you've got a question, I will be glad to answer it. All right, Mauve Moon, good to see you, Florida. Another Florida in the house. And Jasmine, hey, bangarang, sweetie, how are you? Glad to see you here. We get asked this question a lot. Can you hold on to your faith, whatever that faith may be in, while embracing brand new ideas? Now, let's stop for a minute, and I want you to imagine a path where your beliefs stay strong while your mind stays open to whole brand new ideas. What if you could grow spiritually without ever letting go of your faith? That's what we're going to talk about. And I want to do right out of the gate, we are going to talk about 3 things of why you need to look at new ideas. I didn't say you had to accept them or whatnot. Kansas, man, so many people we are getting around and everything's happening. So tonight, first 15 minutes, if you've got something about fire, desire, drive, let's go there. And then I'm going to check the other avenues as we go through this. But let's kind of get started there. So now, one of the first reasons we need to be open, well, let's ask, why is it hard to balance faith and also look at new ideas? And one of the reasons is because a lot of times we were raised and taught, don't challenge anything. Don't challenge your faith. Don't challenge whoever gave it to you or whatnot. And when we do that, when we start to look at new ideas, sometimes it threatens our established beliefs. And that makes us get kind of cattywampus and we don't know what to do. And that's what's going on. Kristen, so many people coming in tonight. Glad to see everybody here. Let's find out, okay? So, again, if you have a question, pop it in. I'll be glad to answer it. I'm trying to look, make sure that I don't miss any questions. And I got the lovely Miss Gillian here that'll wave at me and make sure I don't, okay? But, it can be threatened to establish beliefs. And then, you know what? Here's the other thing, though, what we don't realize is why it's so hard. It's because it can start to spark some curiosity. And you know what? With curiosity, sometimes comes growth. And what I want you to do is when there's anything you're being challenged to do, or you want to know what's going on, okay, you need to always start and constantly ask yourself, why do I believe what I believe? Well, somebody told me, and that's faith. No. Faith is having a belief in something that's unexplainable. You can't, but I'm asking you why you have that faith in something. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be tarot cards, could be pendulums, could be angels, could be Bigfoot for all I care. Okay? But that's what we're talking about. So, but why is that important? Well, tip number one, here we go as we're getting this thing started. All right? When you open your mind and expand to new ideas, you can strengthen your core beliefs. You're like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. Sure it does. Because once you know why you believe in something, once you understand that core, the very simple, get to the heart of it, all right, you can then start to look at new ideas, new things, and you'll understand why. It's a big thing. Understanding why these things bother you, wonder you, or strike with you. All right. So now let's talk about this. All right. One of the first things I want you to do is, well, somebody told me I was raised son of a Baptist preacher's kid. All right. You don't question. You don't do this. And when I first started to question my faith or question what I was taught, it's a very scary thing. It is one of those things where we're taught if you do this, you're going to hell forever, blah, 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 blah. All right. Now, but here's the thing. You've got to remember, no matter what you have faith in, God wants you and demands it in the Bible to have a deep understanding of your faith and why you understand it. He talks about, honestly, I don't know why this is coming to me, but I got to say it, okay, is if you are lukewarm, I will spew you out of my mouth. He wants you to know what you're doing. Be hot, be cold, but know what or why you're doing it. Now, so how do we do that? First thing you need to start doing is doing some own reading things for yourself, understanding, kind of self-fact-checking yourself. What do you believe? Why do you believe it? When something's told to you get that book, that scripture, whatever it is, and know it. And remember, well, Rob, the preacher said it, but that's right. But the Bible also said you're supposed to be reading that book. We're supposed to be reading the Quran. We're supposed to be reading, you know what? I read the Tao, okay? The Tao Te Ching. And we need to know to get a good grasp of what we understand. And you know what? That's where we learn what's at the heart of our faith, by opening up, seeing what's going on, and just being open to it. Again, I didn't say you had to accept it. Everybody's going on. A lot of people coming in. Wow, thank you very much. Glad you guys are here. Do me a favor, all right? Fixing to hit tip 2, but if you got a question, let me know. Pop it in there, and I'll be glad to go. So now, tip 2. To strengthen your core, stay open to new perspectives. Being open to new ideas doesn't weaken your faith, and it can actually lead to growth. You understanding, oh, here's another angle of this. I'm going to show you something here real quick, all right? Because what we're talking about is perspective. So let me get over here. I'm going to bring this part up right here, all right? And I'm going to show you 2 things that are very important. All right. Perspective. This is from the Angels card. It's the 12. It is the Hanged Man. And we can learn a lot of lessons, even biblical lessons, from the tarot. And what you're doing, though, is you're wanting to ask God, whoever it is, to help you, all right, to understand. And the 12 is the hangman, perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Wow. Think about that. There are so many things that are going on. Well, Rob, perspective, crystals. Look at this beautiful piece of amethyst. I got amethyst everywhere. All right. Do y'all know that the Bible talks about using crystals, and God used different stones in the creation of Aaron's robes for the Jews at the temple? And the third stone, it's in the Bible, I'm not making this up. The third stone in the Bible that signifies one of the tribes of Judah is amethyst. So we're not doing anything crazy, but when you start looking at some things and studying some things and knowing some things, man, whole new light can come into you. And what does amethyst do? It helps with your faith. It helps you see. It helps you understand. All right? That's massive in what we're talking about. Kristen, we're asking what's to come during the rest of the year for me. Not just October, but the rest of 2024. Okay, here we go. Kristen, I'm glad you asked. All right? And Donna, yes, thank you. Hit the like button. All right? Everybody hit the like button, get in there, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell, because we've got more things coming up, and you're going to want to be a part. Some big things that are happening. So, Kristen, let's go here. I've got 3 decks. I've got decks everywhere. Everybody knows me. I never know which deck I'm going to use, but these decks were still talking to me, okay? I'm going to start with this deck, all right? And my wife got all over me about making sure that people could see me shuffle so they don't think I'm just drawing cards. So, Kristen, we're going to take a moment. I want to settle in. Kristen, what I've been doing with people lately is asking them just to rest their mind, go out of their mind into a room that is white with chairs, and meet me there, okay? I want you to find me in space in this room, okay, where we can sit in 2 chairs. It's a completely white room. It's a room you feel safe in, overstuffed, comfortable chairs, and you will see me sitting there. And what I'd like for us to do is to lean forward, okay, and hold hands in this other room, just briefly, so we can connect, all right? And Kristen, I see you've had a busy, hectic year this year, and things are happening and moving. There's a lot you're kind of hanging on is what I'm getting. But I want you to breathe, all right? And just focus on me. I'm not asking you any questions or whatnot. But now I'm going to pull some cards. We're going to shuffle the cards. Kristen wants to know what's to come during the rest of the year for Kristen Harmala. And you know what? It's not a bad question, all right? Now, what does Kristen need to know about the rest of the year? A lot of times it's not going to come out and say, oh, this is what's happening, that's what's happening, but it is going to tell you where you need to focus or different things like that. Let's find out. Kristen Harmala, here we go. All right, so cut the deck. There we go. The first card is your light card. The card off the very top is your light card, Kristen. And I'm going to do 3 cards. We've got a lot of people in here tonight, and I want to make sure, okay, that everybody gets a chance or whatnot. So I'm not going to read reversals tonight. I just am not. All right. So the first 3 cards we have is the 3 of Cups. So we're talking about celebration. We're talking about friendships. The 5 of Wands. But what I'm telling you, I'll tell you real quick what I'm picking up here, okay, is somebody's going to try to drag you into their drama, or they've been doing it. You need to break free of it. You know, what we're looking at here, Kristen, is the fact, there's your shadow card, which is the Fool. Some new things are coming. You're supposed to take a new trip. You're supposed to take a look at some things you might be a little afraid of. But, and here's where we're going to go for this question. Three of Cups. Friends are involved. Surrounding yourself with people of like-minded things and whatnot. But there's some drama that is coming. You are going to have to deal. And these people, some of these people are going to try to suck you in. Okay? Stay clear of that drama. You need to march your own path, because what is coming is, you know what? Let me put these back. I didn't even see that I didn't have the cards up. There we go. Boom. Now you can see them. We have the Fool. All right, which is your shadow card, meaning some new things. You might have to be taking a new approach, trusting yourself, trusting in something, but it's pure of heart. Look at all the white in the card, okay? And take this trip without fear. Let some things go. Friends are going to be involved. People you know are going to be involved. And this is from the Cups. This is very emotional, okay? But the Five of Wands, and remember we saw it, I said we're going to do more wands right out of the gate, okay? But the Five of Wands is what I'm picking up, is these people sucking you in to their drama and you getting off course. And Spirit is here to tell you, Kristen, it's very important that you not let this conflict, these things, it's not going to be bad, but it's going to be enough to keep you from your goal. Because by the end of the year, if you stay on track and you do whatever it is that you know you're supposed to be doing, we have the Nine of Coins. Okay. This is about, let me make sure I'm reading that. Yep. Nine of Coins. All right. This is, Kristen, about starting to manifest something you've really been looking for, manifesting a job. We're talking real world, bringing something new, enlightened at the end. Look at the peacock that's hiding back up in here. All right. This is a beautiful card, and this is one of the most sought after cards when somebody does a reading. Okay. They want to be able to say the nine, that manifestation, that bringing things in. Nines are about things about to come into fruition and actually blooming into manifestation. So what's going on? You might have a new offer, new things. Friends are going to weigh in. They're going to get busy. You're used to some friends, but people are going to try to get you drawn off track. You stay on track. Remember your dreams, your goals, and where you want to go, and you will be able to manifest some of this stuff throughout the end of the year. Wow. Bangarang. Okay. That was, Kristen, that was really cool. That was really cool. All right. Let me get over here. We're going to get back over here. And Donna, hit the like button. Yes, everybody smash that like button. All right. Deborah, Jasmine, hey, everybody is here. Everybody's saying hi. I love it when the tribe comes together and everybody is, just what energy we have when we're all together. Okay. But I need y'all to hit the subscribe button. But most importantly, I need you to share. Share this video with when we're done, and you can go back in, share it with one person. Just share it with one person, okay? Everybody saying hi. I don't want to miss anybody. Les, all right? What do you see for me? Okay, now, again, Les, I can be glad to take a look at that. But what I want to know is I'm going to be looking at more of in your will, your dreams, your desires, where you want to go. If you want something a little more, let me know. Be a little more specific of the area. But that's where I'm going to go. And Kristen, bangarang, you are so welcome. Glad you're here, and I appreciate you being here. So let's take a look. Now for this, I'm being drawn to my Sun and Moon deck. All right, here we go. Les, again, same place, all right? And I'm not shortening your name out of disrespect. Really, it's for respect, because that's a huge thing to me. Anybody that knows me knows pronouncing names right, and I don't want to mess your name up, okay? So if you want to, you can drop me an email, spell it out phonetically or whatnot. So Renee, okay, Renee, that works. Okay. There we are. All right. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate it. See? Now, Renee, take a moment. Connect with me. If you want to go to the White Room, go to the White Room. Meet me there. Okay? Let me know what's going on. And so, Renee, this really helps me. Thank you very much. Okay. So here we are. Let's see what we've got going here for Renee. All right. Again, let's find this out. Let's keep this thing moving. All right. So here we go with a cut of the deck. All right. So, Renee, I'm being told with you what we're going to do is we're going to start with the shadow card. Again, I am not going to read reversals tonight because it's too confusing on the computer on the screen. Okay. So, what do we see for me, Renee? And here's what I want you to see. Okay. Renee, it's very important for you to understand if you're looking for all the answers, you're not going to get them. The moon is here. The moon card is there. If you notice, emotional roughness, some things, the waters are pouring out, different things. We have creatures jumping up. There might be something hitting you emotionally, okay, or that you're afraid of, but the moon is here to remind you we are not meant to know all of the answers. The moon will illuminate. But what the moon is calling you to do is to get back into your intuition, to use that personal knowledge. You have to decide whether you're going to let the wild side fly to get you through this or to let the tame domestic dog be your leader. But these are all parts and aspects of you. You're trying to get through this past, you're trying to get through something, but you're never going to get all of the answers. So, that is one of the things I want us to see and know. That is your shadow card. So that's kind of the scope. The first card, look at there. It could not be more fitting. The High Priestess. Spirit is reaching out to you saying, you're not going to find all of your answers. You have personal knowledge. And it's funny that we were talking about building your faith. Okay, Renee, I want you to understand you have the knowledge of how to make whatever decision is here. 2, we are the High Priestess. Second stop on our fool's journey. And what our High Priestess is telling us is we have personal knowledge from life. You have gained enough information to help you make the decision. Again, notice how similar these cards are. We have water, tumultuous water, all right? Not going to show you everything. The High Priestess standing with, you got to get through her to look what's on the other side of the High Priestess. This beautiful thing. So whatever you're trying to get through, you have the knowledge and power to do it. It's time to use your intuition and make sure that intuition, you heed it and listen to it beyond what somebody else may be telling you. Now, we have the Six of Swords, all right? This is, and I love how this deck calls this the science card, all right? The Six of Swords is talking about mentally preparing to shift gears, all right? There might be an opportunity you're fixing to take or something that's going to happen, a bridge you're fixing to cross. Something is coming through. Remember, the 6 is on the other side of the 5, which is a lot of times this conflict. And what I want you to understand, our 6 here, look at how, again, we've got a book of knowledge. Use your knowledge. If something's done, it's time to set sail to a new horizon, okay? But this is about in your head, getting your head clear and being able to understand it and make clear decisions. Understand you have that. And then we end with the 10 of Wands. You know what? Oppression. Something that has been holding you down through this, something has been weighing you down, and you're carrying that crap around with you, all right? It's time for that to come to an end. The 10 is about, you notice in numerology, the 10 really only gets looked at in tarot, all right? Because 1 is a beginning, 10 is 1 plus 0. We use it as the end of something to come back to the 1. Okay, so I want you to think about this, all right? And here is what I'm really, really getting. You're looking for an answer to a situation and things that are coming up, all right? You know deep within your heart, your guides, your spirit, your angels are there whispering in your ear. You need to listen. Are you thinking about changing course? That's what this is telling me, okay? If something is oppressing you or it's this big burden you're carrying, put it down and be able to get to where you want to go. All right, Renee? Wow, bangarang. Okay, that's where we go there. And again, we're going to get on to some other stuff. Doesn't mean you can't ask a question again in a little bit. You are welcome, Kristen. Wow, bangarang. All right. Thank you, Monica. And Monica, I can't tell you, hope you got my message. All right. And how thankful I am for you. Thank you very much. All right. Hi, Rev Rob. Does the Spirit have any message for me? Thank you. Absolutely. And Monica, I want you to ask again in a minute. We are dealing with wands, with fire, with that drive, that passion. And yes, so real quick, let me finish with what I was getting at about staying open for new ideas. All right. And even in this is going to be it. Renee, Monica, Kristen, all of you that are going to be asking questions, stay open to new ideas, all right? Because in that, they can give you and deepen your spiritual convictions. I want you to understand some of these ideas, we want to hang on to old stuff just because it's comfortable. All right. So some of this is going to apply to you because here we go with tip number 3. And this is the first part of the show. Okay. Tip number 3 is discernment. Just what we're doing here. Okay. We're going to ask Spirit a question. We're going to ask God a question. We're going to ask the Mother a question, the Divine Mother, the Divine God, the Divine Spirit, however you want to see it, Earth, energy, moon, all of this, okay, is there for you. All right. I can give you a message. Gillian can walk up, look at this, and from a whole different perspective, using the same cards and see something maybe a little different. So as I'm going through this, you have to discern what is for you. That's discernment. That's the whole important thing about strengthening your core beliefs and your faith. And this is about you taking what you want. How do I end the show? Take what you want, leave what you don't, but leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Every new idea doesn't mean you have to accept it. The discerning is, am I going to take this? Am I going to take a portion of it? Does it fit with my core beliefs? That's why this concept is so very important to me. Okay, so many people miss out on learning because they're not open to a new idea. All right, Monica, here we go. We are going to use my new deck, the Baroque deck. I forget the actual name of it, but it was a gift from my wife from Kickstarter. All right. And here we go. So Monica, meet with me. I know Monday we had a big thing. I just want you to breathe right now. All right. Think of me. I'm going to think of you. We don't have to do anything crazy. All right. But Monica wants to know, does Spirit have a message? And let's find out. We're going to use the Baroque Tarot, and let's go on. Everybody, hang in there. I'll get to you. We're coming, all right? And what I want everybody to do is start thinking about things that are happening in the tangible world. Next, we're going to focus on pentacles. What's going on in the real world? Career, jobs, money, relationships will come at the end. Everybody has those a lot of times. But I want you to think about things that are tangible, things that are in the real world, if there is a problem. Okay? Steve S., I'm going to get to you. Good. Wow, glad you are here. Wow, bangarang. All right. So, Monica, here we go. All right? I'm going to do a cut. Miss Monica Madigan. All right. So, your shadow card for tonight is the Ace of Coins. Wow, I'm going to bring that over here where we can see it a little better. All right. This is a great thing. Monica, this is talking about, remember how I said we're fixing to start talking about pentacles? And lo and behold, look at what we've got. Okay. Monica, what this is saying is there might be, and it looks like there's going to be some new resources coming into your life. There is pain. All right, Spirit, we know this. We've beaten this horse and whatnot, the Three of Swords. But like, remember how we talked about Monday? Life goes on. Okay. Swords, the mental part of it. All right. But something new is coming, and Spirit wants you to get your mind wrapped around whatever new is coming, despite some of the stuff you're dealing with. And what you're dealing with is real. Queen of Coins. All right. Coins. Monica, you always have this looming over you because of some of the stuff that you've been through. So I'm going to slide this over here. Ace of Coins, three of Swords, and then we're going to go to the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins. Time to take care of you. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? She is about nurturing herself. Get that pedicure. Go get the mani-pedi. Go to the salon. Go to the spa. The Queen of Coins is here to remind you need to take care of you. Very important, okay? Spirit wants you to start remembering little steps, whatever you need to do to start living your life a little bit, okay? And it's okay, even with everything you've been through, to take care of you. We're going coins, all material world. Wow, Monica, okay? This is about learning something new. And you know what I think this is for you, Monica? Learning a new path forward, all right, with this new life that you have. You have a new way to go, all right? But other people are also looking at you. Eights are always about movement, okay? But one of the things the eights are about is either about an apprenticeship, learning something, you need to learn what to do, or it might be time for you to show somebody what they need to do. This is in the details. As you move forward, whatever this is that's coming in, I'm seeing new resources coming in. I see fear about it because you don't exactly know what to do, and you may even feel like you're betraying something. But the Queen of Coins is here to tell you it is time to take care of yourself. Pay attention to the details. That's going to be huge for you, Monica. That's going to be the biggest thing I can tell you is pay attention to the details. All right, everybody. Good to see you. Thank you, Miss Monica. Wow, bangarang. That was awesome. I love these new cards, too. So we'll find out. Speaking of passion, can you please tell me when or how I will meet my soulmate? Mauve, don't let me forget it. That's coming up in the cups section. That's coming up. But absolutely, I want to do that. You know what? You're here. We're going to go ahead and do this, all right? I said there's always somebody that needs to know what's going on. We're going to keep this deck right here, the Baroque Tarot, all right? Mauve Moon, I want you to take a deep breath, okay? When or how I will meet my soulmate. Now, I'm going to do a whole show on soulmates because there's a lot of different thought processes, and that's exactly where we need, if we're waiting for a soulmate. This word, Mauve, has actually been kind of abused and made to be something more than what it is, okay? Because your soulmate could actually be a dog. Your soulmate could actually be another person that's already with somebody, but that doesn't mean that they belong with you right now. All right. Remember, we die, we come back, we go into the ether, we go into heaven, we go wherever. And these things happen, and we're all here for a reason. Okay. So, but everybody wants to know when they're going to fall in love and when the love is going to be real. And that's a legitimate question. All right. So, when or how will I meet my soulmate? All right. Now, I will tell you. Timing is not my greatest suit, but I can figure it out and we can go from there. So I'm going to ask. Mauve Moon wants to know, can you please tell me when or how will I meet my soulmate? All right, here we go. Mauve. Thank you. All right, here we are. Boom. The card is cut. Let's take a look right away at that shadow card. So, 10 of Cups. Man, this is on the horizon. What I'm seeing is love coming for you. It doesn't get any better than the 10 of cups. My wife calls this and the 10 of coins the Hollywood ending. So things are coming, and what I'm seeing is this is going to happen. Hold who you are. Don't rush in. Don't lose something. One of the things I will see is that you need to understand, pay attention. All right? Because your soulmate could surprise you. Like I said, your light card, the 4 of coins. Now, here we are in coins again. What I want you to understand, and I'm going to look at this in 2 different ways. Mauve, do you love yourself? How much do you love yourself? All right? And people are like, Rob, that gets old. I don't care. You know, some of what we have to go through is learning that once I love myself, that energy comes in, and that's the energy I'm putting out, or I can find, wow, hold on. This is a huge communication thing. Are you already talking to somebody? That's what wow, because this hit me dead in the throat. Which is that throat chakra. Wow. Okay. Woo, biggie. The 4 of coins, all right? You also have a spirit guide who takes the form of an older woman, matronly, kind of like very godmotherly, okay? But very down to earth. She's just kind of giving me that dirty look. She's not fairy godmother, okay? She is a guide, okay? The 4 of coins is saying you need to establish a solid base for yourself. All right, Mauve? I'm hoping that makes sense, okay? In this real world, you need to establish a good solid base for yourself. The 4. I can't stress this anymore, but make sure you're understanding, know your finances, know who you are, but you have to build this relationship on a good, solid foundation in the real world, okay? Let's see where this goes, all right? The Star. This, sweetie, this is going to happen pretty soon. This is all coming. Things are building up for you. Have faith, all right? The Star is here about gaining hope, all right? Finding direction and healing, all right? Is there something that's hurt you in the past that you need to heal over? Are you done healing with it? Because the Star does talk a lot about healing, the healing waters. And look at this, and this is emotional. Look at all the water in this picture. Meanwhile, in the sky, where the mind is, we have this beautiful star. Notice our young star here is looking up. Look up for direction, find out what's going on, realize, and guess what? We've got red roses here. I'm telling you, you are either going to meet someone soon or something may have already begun. You know what? Look at all of the major arcana cards we have here. Well, 2, but 2 out of 4. We have the Hermit. What this is encouraging you to do is 9, okay, as a 9, is again, walk your path to manifest something. But remember I said pay attention? I don't know why I said that, but it was given to me. Pay attention. And that's what our Hermit does. Don't worry about other people. You need to walk your own path for a while. And in that, the light's going to shine on whoever this may be. Good things are coming for you. Okay? That's one of the things. You know, folks, when I talk to people about relationships, Bangarang Mob Moon, let me know. Y'all pop your comments down. Let me know how they resonated with you or whatnot. If you have questions, you can also put them in the comments or send them to me in the email, okay? What I want you to understand when we're talking relationships, okay, is I tell people all the time, instead of meeting somebody doing something you don't want to do, when you fall in love with yourself, mine is bowling, different things I like to do. Did I meet my wife in a bowling alley? No. Okay. But at one point, I enjoyed doing eBay work for people. And guess who needed some eBay work? We did it for a living, me and my partner. All right? Guy partner, business partner, not a love partner. All right? And lo and behold, I met my wife doing something I enjoy. And she enjoyed it. She just needed some help. Rob, what are you getting at? Once you start falling back in love with yourself, all right, and staying true to yourself, and you start going to do the things that you want to do and being in the places that you want to be in, that's where you'll meet a person that likes to do the things that you like to do and likes to be with the people that you like to be with. Sometimes it sounds so simple, but it's really not. It's hard going out sometimes, by ourselves and seeing what's happening. Yeah, no, I'll be wild. I'm a Capricorn, and good. Renee, thank you. I understand. Perfect. I'm just glad. Steve S., good evening, Reverend Lee in chat. If you have the time, are there any messages for me? Absolutely. Let's find out what's going on. Everybody hang tight. I'm going to get to everybody. I promise. I'm not going to do I'm going to try not to go into a 10-card pull or whatnot. Steve, I'm being told to switch decks here. So I'm going to go over here. And you know what's killing me is I forget the name of this deck. I always like to try. I believe this is called the Uncommon Tarot. Okay? So people can know what I'm using. All right? So, Steve, here we go. All right? Let's find out what's going on. Let me click on here so I can see where I'm at and what's happening. All right. Shuffling, and again, thank God I looked up. There we are. All right. Let's see what's going on. Steve, all right. Steve, take a moment. I'm going to stop here for a second. Take a sip of my coffee because I want to concentrate on you. I don't want to move too fast. All right. Steve, take a deep breath. In through the nose, hold it for a second, then out through the mouth. Feel this energy flow out of your arms and out of your hands. I'm being told that there's some energy that you need to release, all right? And you need to let that go. Allow energy, I don't know if you know anything about Reiki or not, the energy from the heavens, the energy from deep within the earth to move within you. When you're breathing, draw them in together and let them just radiate from your heart, okay? Take that time, let that energy go. Take your hands, I tell people all the time, but extend them all the way out, all right? And shake your hands, all right? Get that energy going, that vibration. Shake off the negativity, all right? Little things like that we can do throughout our day, and we will be like, oh, that did change how I feel. So let's take a look, all right? So, Steve, here we go. Are there any messages for me? This is for Steve S. All right, Steve. Boom. Let's see what's going on here. All right, Steve. We're going to cut the deck. Go here. Most of the time, folks, I would tell you, if you're for my tarot people, cut the deck with your left hand. That's your receiving hand. That's where things come, and it's better to do. With this setup I've got right now, doing it with my left hand, I'm going to knock off coffee, my microphone, the camera, and everything else. So, Steve, here we go. All right? Your shadow card, Steve. All right? And with the way this is awakening, Steve, do you feel like, man, kind of like in this message that I was giving in this lesson that we were talking about, taking on new ideas, things are starting to open up for you. This is about you becoming and getting to the next level of your consciousness, about partnering with your higher consciousness and taking on a whole new thought stream. Is this causing you a problem? We would say, is this causing you agita? Or like, oh, it's scary or whatnot. A lot of times it is scary, but this is where the discernment comes in. All right. Something new is coming, but look at what we have here. I'm going to move her over. All right. And we go from this, obviously painful place to standing upright and meeting our higher conscious and gaining understanding. It is a step before your enlightenment. That's what's happening here. On your light card, we have the King of Coins. All right? The King of Coins. One of the things I want you to understand, the King of Coins is here to tell you about being wise with your finances, with your home, in the real world, in the tangible world. And one of the things kings are very good at is setting boundaries and moving slowly, but then they want to expand their boundaries. But you have to do so. The king comes up with a plan, a good king. He doesn't just go, rush it in, take over, knock down borders, things like that. He comes up with a plan. All right. First thing he does is he strengthens. He gets everything set. You are being coached. Your spirit is there. You have an active angel that is with you. Okay. That is around you. Sometimes I don't know if I've ever told anybody this. Sometimes you will get different fragrances when you breathe. You will smell some different things, sweet things, sour things, whatnot. This is your angels trying to get your attention, okay? Listen to what's going on, all right? They are drawing close to you. Yes, it's a they, okay? And we'll find out what's happening here. The Two of Wands. Brother, it's time for you to make a plan. You have to know what you want to give. Where are you going? You know, when I'm working with especially people with depression or whatnot, and people that are old enough to be parents, a lot of times the first thing I'll ask them is, what do you like to do to have fun? And you know what? They don't know. It's going to be very important for you to know your goals, your dreams. Where do you want to go? This world, notice we have the whole world here, is yours. It's time for you to start taking some action. Some things are happening. Some things are going. This is going to be really cool for you. All right. And then we have, Steve, the Emperor. We have the King of Coins and the Emperor. You have to rule and govern your domain. People are actually going to come to you and ask you for advice if they're not doing it already. Sometimes it may scare you. I want you to get solid in your beliefs, solid in your foundation, and understand the words that come to you sometimes are spirit given. All right? Don't be afraid of it. All right? You are the Emperor. We got a lot of things coming. Once all this unfolds, you're going to have a big year ahead. Okay? Some things are changing. Wow. Bangarang. Let me know what's going on and how that can go. If we need to go into that more, I will be glad to later. But there we go. Bangarang. All right. You know, we got some new people here. Again, I don't know about bangarang is a term that I picked up from the movie Hook. Okay. Because I believe strongly in what we put out is what we get back. Okay. So my tribe, hold on. I'm just doing a little explaining for people that are new. Okay. And we yell bangarang. We are the barefoot bangarang tribe. We want to get grounded, all right? We want to remember what I put out, I get back, because we're trying to reclaim our magic. And once we reclaim our magic, we can grow our wings and fly. And Steve, that judgment card was right there for you about learning to fly. Wow, bangarang. Donna, do the cards have any messages for humanity as a whole? There is so much. Laura and I have talked about this in our show, the Exorcist of Tarot, so y'all please check that out. A lot of news going on there, you'll see. All right. I'm going to bring it. But yes, there is so much bad energy from everywhere. Okay? Y'all know me, I don't get political and I don't take sides or whatnot. Not because people need a neutral place to come. All right? And I want anyone to feel safe coming through this door and saying, hey, Reb, I got a question. All right? And you don't need to worry about whether it's being motivated by my political thing. But we're surrounded by negative energy. Okay? Right now. Dark entities abound. Oh, Rob, you're getting crazy. No, I'm not. okay? And you got to remember, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Think of the Tao. You know, a lot of people say positive, negative. There's no positive, negative. But for one force, there is another, okay? And we need to realize that. And some of these things will feed on us, on our community, on our country, on everybody, on the community, on humanity, because we get so lost in this frenetic energy. So, Donna, that's a big question. Give me just a second. Which deck am I holding here? You know what? All right, I'm being told to grab a deck I didn't have ready, but it's my angel deck. All right. Donna wants to know, and I'd like everybody to just take a moment and think about if we could tell humanity one thing, what would it be? What would it be? If humanity needed to know one thing, what do you think that would be? And Spirit, that's what we're asking. All right? We're going to ask about what humanity needs to hear and know right now. Okay? So, Donna, here we go. Let's find out what's happening. All right. So, I'm being told to flip Ace of Raphael. Wow. I don't know if I haven't seen Bridget tonight. I know we started late. She's got a lot going on, so she might be in bed. But whenever Bridget's here, Rafi's always in the house. This is love. A positive, new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Rob, what are you saying? The world needs to get out of hate and back into love. What I've been talking about with new ideas, instead of just hating somebody because they're different, even just in their thought process, listen, understand it, discern. There's certain things about that I understand, I don't have a problem with, but I'm not bringing them into my life. There are other things like, okay, I get that, all right? But we're not going to just beat each other up. You asked, the angels are here to tell us humanity needs to come back to a place of love, of open arms, of acceptance, okay? It's what I'm talking about here. Here is, all right, 4 of Gabrielle. Time for a celebration. We're supposed to be living a life of joy, of freedom, of greatness. All right? The message for humanity is stop biting, start celebrating. Abundant rewards for hard work. All right? Yes, folks, I hate to break it to some people, but hard work is required even in manifesting. If you don't put an energy into whatever you're trying to manifest, you're not going to get it. And that means actions, okay? Release yourself from burdensome situations. What's in your life that's creating negativity? Can you turn it off? Can you turn it down? Can you walk away from it? Can you close the book? That's what Spirit is here to tell you. It is time to build. There's that 4, and this is the 4 of Wands. It is time for celebration, love, joy, and understanding. And what I'm getting here now, right now, is it is time for communication. But communicating in love. Stop screaming, stop yelling at each other, and just let's start being. It is my sincere belief the majority of people are good people. That if we see somebody hurt, we don't stop and ask what their beliefs are. We will jump in and help. All right? I truly believe that's part of us being spiritual beings. All right? There are people that don't believe that. And we'll talk about them in a whole other thing. Look, we've got Raphael here. 8 of Raphael. This is all emotions. This is all love. There is something better. Wow, listen to this. Humanity, please listen. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. Discernment. All right? A spiritual quest. The Eight of Raphael, notice she's walking away. She's fixing to cross the bridge. And understand that is saying it is time to let some things go that no longer serve you. And we have to take a deep look at that. All right? And finally, wow. Okay? Think we get enough love here, Raphael? Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Folks, listen to me. This is my grief card. Okay? And in most of these things, most tarot decks, you will see people weeping over something they've lost, forgetting what they have. And folks, I think humanity as a whole has forgotten what we have. This is here. This is real. Everything here, building a solid base with fire. Get a heart, get our fire going, but get our fire going for love. Be acceptance. Move away from things that don't feel right, that don't feel good. Just turn it off. Walk away, whatever you need to do. Because the Five of Raphael is saying you have different things to be grateful for, regardless of what happened. Wow, bangarang. Wow, Donna, what a great question. Holy smoke. Let's see what's going on. All right. Man, got a little more than that we asked for. I have been finding feathers and in the craziest places. Okay, you and my wife, okay? I feel like my angels are close. Monica, I told you, your angels are very close, all right? So what we're going to do, I want everybody to just, I got a big, Donna, your angels are so, oh my God. Wow, the energy. Monica, feel this energy. Feel what's coming. The angels are rushing to you. They're touching you. If you feel that electric going on, wow, take this energy. Meet with me. Find out what's going on. Reach out right now. Hold my hands. But understand the presence that you feel moving around you right now is angelic. All right? This is not just a spirit guide. These are angels that are here to lift you up, to take you on your new mission, and to take you on your new trip, and to find what you're looking for. Okay? Monica, that is exactly it. We need to remember air. If we're looking in the tarot world, or even in any of the elements world of metaphysical, a lot of times is about what's going on up here. And maybe what they're trying to do is give you absolute clues and reminders. We're here. You are not alone. We are never alone. Wow. Monica, feel it. Feel it running through you. Feel them. Let them. I'm asking the angels, make sure Monica feels your presence. Monica, if you're open, you may even catch a glimpse and see something right now. Wow. Bangarang. Whoo! Man, I haven't felt that much charge in a while. Absolutely, that's amazing. Monica, people feel it. They know, and, right on the money. Thank you. Wow, bangarang. There we go. With your reading, I appreciate it. Thank you. This world has something, and everybody has something. Remember, it gives us everything. The universe, God. We've been given everything we need to succeed. Even through times of struggle, we are given the tools we need to succeed. And it's very important for us to realize that, okay? We, a lot of times, get in our head, those feathers, okay, and we let our head keep us from moving forward, all right? So, wow. All right, Deborah, any messages for me? There is. All right. There is. All right. And I'm being told, Deborah, to stay with the angels. All right. We'll see what's happening. Let me get over here. I hope all those cards were visible. I don't know. I hope I didn't mess up again and not have them come through. Okay. But here we go. All right. Deborah, nice to see you. You're such a blessing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We're going to cut the deck. Miss Deborah Robbins. All right. One of the original Bangarang tribe members. Glad you're... Look at what we have here. They all saw me. Cut the deck. Shuffle. Cut the deck. Shuffle. All right. We have the 5 of Raphael. This is our light card. Okay. Deborah, is there something you're going through right now? It's kind of hard to see the good times in, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here to the shadow card, the Ace of Raphael. Now that's off the bottom. And here we go again. Deborah, look at what's going on here. I'm going to do a second cut just to make sure, okay, what's going on. But again, we have a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, but deep and lasting spiritual insights. Deborah, what I'm picking up, there are some new things that are coming to you, all right? And you might be having some problems digesting them, all right? And that is what's going on. Let's take a look. Now, keep your faith, divine guidance, 5, the Hierophant. I'm going to do a whole lesson on this guy at one point, okay? The search for the meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Really? Consider an alternative approach from the divine? Isn't that kind of crazy? Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Folks, that's good advice for everybody. It's not just meant for Deborah. This is out here to say the Hierophant is here, divine guidance. It talks about understanding there are certain basic tenets or beliefs, Deborah, in your life, all right? And if you have some questions, make sure you're asking those people that hold those basic tenets to themselves. It's also reminding us that there are some rituals and routines that need to remain. Daily prayer, daily affirmation, yes, pray. I don't care if you're praying to your higher conscious, the mother, the moon, whatever. But if you believe there's something bigger than you, if not, your own higher consciousness, speak. But follow these patterns. Meditation, understanding, discernment, like we said earlier, is going to be huge. You know what discernment means? When I looked it up in the dictionary, it actually says the ability to judge well. All right? Discernment. You would think there would be all this, spiritual. No. Just being able to judge well. Think about that. You've been given facts, you've been given things, or whatnot. If something goes against what you're thinking, then I want you to remember you need to hold fast. We are back to the 5. All right? The 5 can be conflict, but it can be great creativity. A lot of things can come from the 5, all right? But this is the Hierophant reminding you traditions. Traditions are powerful, and they're going to need to stay with you. You need to make a decision. 2 of Michael is here. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Over-analyzing a problem. Deborah, is that you? How many of us have that problem? Okay? Find a compromise. I'm going to blow this saying out of the water, but some of y'all have heard my wife say it. She's going to be on the show before too long. All right? But failure to make a decision is making a decision to stay where you're at. Think about it. Because, and here's my twist on it. If you're in fear or if you're afraid of making a decision, you might as well go ahead and make a move, because you're living in the fear of that wrong decision anyways, and you've got nothing more to do than to prove it right or wrong. If you prove it right, you've been prepared for it. Now figure it out and move forward. At least you're moving. Okay? But what if you're successful? What if you find a different answer? Don't let fear hold you back. But Deborah, what this is saying right here, there's something you need to make a decision about. Mental clarity, make it. All right? Wow. Banger. Okay. There we go, Deborah. Whew. Man, a lot going on tonight. All right, let's get through here. Mauve, I saw some of what you were saying. Yes, I love myself enough to stay single until I meet someone who appreciates me. That is massive. I wish I could get you to teach this to other people. When my wife and I met, we had both been through the ringer, all right? But what happened was we finally both, she became happy with herself. I became happy with myself and realized I didn't need somebody to make me happy. And now we're two of the most happiest people because we have some of the same things in common. We do things. And we have set rules and boundaries. We set up some pretty snarl rules. We always laugh and joke. Our first date was an hour over coffee. Second date was 15 hours. And people were laughing at us in friendlies because we were sitting there going, okay, we've both been through it. Let's get this off the table. All right. When I say, or I ask a question, and your response is whatever, it is not acceptable, or I am going to take you at your word. You don't care. And you know what? She holds me to the same light. Different things. We had a very open, and you know what? Once a week, we sit down and we go, hey, we don't need more now. It's more once every 3 or 4 months. It grew, okay? But we would actually get in the car once a week when we were going somewhere and say, okay, turn the radio off, all right? Because she's always singing with Jimmy Buffett. I'm doing my old classic rock and, some disco, all right? But we would say, okay, where are we at this week? We'd have a check-in, all right? And Mauve, somebody that has the strength to do what you're doing, hang in there, baby. It's coming for you. The reward is coming, all right? I'm proud of you. Bang, right. Spread that around. Not at the moment. I've been single for a long time. Okay, well, I'm telling you, keep an eye out because I would love to hear more about the Mauve Moon, where it's going, what's happening to romance, okay? Because I really see something coming for you, all right? Mauve, I've been single for a long time too, Monica. I love it when the group talks together. It's great. That's okay. I will never just settle. The right one will find us. Yes, they will. That's exactly it. Be patient, all right? Never settle for less. Never. And you know what? I want people to understand that's not a bad policy in life. Because what happens is we start going through life and we look at our money, we look at different things and going, well, I can't do this, so I'm just going to settle for this. My wife and I don't settle anymore. Either we do what we want or we don't do it. Okay? And let me tell you something. That's part of manifesting. We've actually kind of become manifesting pros. I cannot tell you. We are living in one of the most beautiful cities in the country, one of the most desired cities. We left paradise to come here because I wanted some cold weather. Okay? So, yes, it can happen. Renee, I have a feeling I've met my soulmate. Good for you. Good for you. Take things slow. Okay? Be open. Be honest. That's all you can do. We're meant to date. We're meant to meet people. You are welcome. That's a beautiful story. Divine timing. Absolutely. Wow. Steve, a great reading. Yes, it was. I got to get caught up here. All right. Thank you, Revely. I've been trying to figure out where to go next in life. So that was a good bit of instruction and encouragement. If you want to talk to me, hit down in the description below. I'll be glad to work with you. You have something coming. You are meant for something and an awakening and an awareness. And yes, listen, be still and listen. Love each other. It doesn't get any better than that. Just love each other. That's exactly what came to my mind. Love one another. Amen. Loving kindness and compassion. We have forgotten that. And I need my light healers because we get down. We get angry. We're just as human as everybody else. But here's why it's important to surround yourself with the people, all right, that have the same light as you. Because I'll get upset and my wife will walk up to me and very lovingly smack me in the back of the head and go, what would you tell somebody else that's going through this? You're right. I need to chill out. I need to think this through. I'm an Aquarius. I'll overanalyze anything. Okay? So, Donna, wow, this is so true. The emotions are overwhelming. Beautiful reading. Thank you, Miss Donna. I appreciate it. You know, that everything about that, you know, and Donna, whenever you're guided to ask that question, ask a question. I want to know, and thank you for allowing me to be part of the answer. Tori, it's good to see you back. New Zealand in the house. Hi, everyone. Does Spirit have a message for me, please? Yes, Tori, absolutely. I'm going to stay with my angel cards, and then we'll get going here. All right, Tori, good to see you. Welcome, Bangarang. All right, glad you're here. More people coming in. Hey, if you haven't already put it in, let us know where you're from. I know, Tori, you're from New Zealand. All right. If you're from a different place or something, let us know. My wife and I are sitting in New Hampshire. A lot of Florida people here. All right. Another reason I left, I didn't want to go through that crap anymore that y'all just went through. You know? Yeah, no. Okay. So let's get this turned on. Tori. All right. I'm so glad to see you back. I am so glad to see you back. And here we are. All right. So let's see what's shaking for Tori. Tori, I know I've been shuffling. I'm going to take a minute, have something to drink. All right? Because I want to focus on Tori. A lot of stuff going on. If y'all came in late, you know, later on when this is over, you can go back and rewatch it. A lot of good things going on. All right? So, Tori, I just want to focus on Tori. A lot of times, we get so many things going on. I don't ever want to cheat anybody. I take this very seriously, and I take my responsibility very seriously. So, Tori, here we go. All right? Here we go. This is for Tori. Tori, your shadow card, the card off the bottom. We're going to 6 of Gabriel. Victory's coming, baby. Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. You're not done yet, okay? But awards, scholarships, or promotion, this is the 6 of Wands, 6 of Fire, 6 of Gabrielle. Victory can be claimed. You're able to come through it. You're not done yet. You're going to keep moving on, okay? Keep on moving on and moving on, all right? But this is a beautiful card. You're doing a good job. It's wonderful when wow, you have several angels around you right now, and you need to understand they're all smiling. If you will just stop, let your arms drop, breathe in. Those angels, you will feel them around your legs, around your feet. You might feel a breath in your ear or around your neck. They are trying to tell you your heart's in the right spot and it's recognized, okay, Tori? And you need to understand victory is yours. You know, the Empress. Time to create something beautiful. Archangel Gabriel. Look at what this says. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, all right? Luxurious or abundant resources. You're going to be rewarded, sweetie. You got some beautiful things coming. The 3. 6 is about victory. It's about breaking through, coming through. The 3 is about creativity, creation, wonderful, the Trinity. Think about this, the most beautiful creation in the world, all right? God the Mother, God the Father, God the Son, all of these things. We can take the Trinity in any ways, and the Trinity is divine creativity. And this is now fixing to be yours. Somebody you may know, this could be leading to a pregnancy, okay? So I don't know. Just trying to tell you, I see this card a lot when that happens. The 3 of Ariel. This is the Pentacles. This is in the foundation. Do what you love. Look here. Victory. Creating. Now it's time to act. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. You're going to need other people. This is going to happen, but this is going to be, wow, what a strong reading, Tori. What a good way. And the 10 of Ariel. What I tell y'all, here's the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Wow. Look at this, would you? What a reading, Tori. You are blessed. Let's take a moment right now, Tori, and just breathe in. Feel those angels around you. And I want you to literally look up, and I'm going to say this. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Spirit, Guide, Earth, Universe, thank you for Tori and the blessings that are coming her way. Thank you for seeing what she has done and the beautiful soul that lies within this person. Bless her, help her find it, help her see what's happening, and know that other people are thankful for her bounty. So mote it be. Wow, Tori, that's huge. And I ain't messing with that one anymore. That's crazy. Wow. Bangarang. All right, what you put out, you get back. You put the work in, you get back. Let's find out what's going on here. Let me get a little bit caught up. What a beautiful evening. Thank you, tribe. It has been. It has been awesome. Let's see what's going on. Thank you so much. It's been a rocky couple of years and time to move past everything. Time for changes and ready to move forward. Renee, our lives have intertwined since William the Conqueror. So much going on. So much going on. Tori, oh my God, you remembered me. Love and light, everyone. Absolutely, Tori. Thank you so much. We try to remember as many people as we can. All right? That's just because we take this seriously. We take this real. Make sure you're going on to Facebook. Tarot with an Attitude. There is a group. You might make you ask for membership. That is okay. Either me, my wife, Miss Bridget, Mr. Bruce, somebody will approve it. Okay, we just about approve everything, all right? But if you've got questions or whatnot, that's a great place to ask them, all right? And I post some things there from time to time. I've been a little slack in a while, and we need to get that back up as a community because we need each other as a community, which is another reason I wanted to be back here live, all right? So, Donna, appreciate you so much. Everybody saying, hey, Nikki, what's happening, baby? What's going on? Barefoot Bangarang, absolutely. All right. So, last question. I'm going to give anybody a last minute. Do you have anything about relationships? I don't care what it is, okay? But if nobody's got a last thing, I'm going to end with this. Remember, okay, to be open to new ideas. All right? Because new ideas will help you strengthen the core belief of your faith. You can stay open to new ideas so you can learn, find out, discern, and then you got to practice discernment. Listen to somebody. It doesn't mean you have, you know what? My minor was world religions, and I didn't, I went to several different things. I read all kinds of different things. Doesn't mean I became like, oh my God, I've taken them all on. No, I don't. But you know what I did find out? A lot of religions, when you cut away all the crap and the doctrine and everything else, a lot of them have the same thread. You just got to find it, okay? Be open. Practice discern. And discerning just means judging. Do I accept this? All right? Why do I believe what I believe? Challenge yourself, and let's see what's going on. So I invite everybody, look for the next video. That's going to be very important, okay? We'll be live again on Monday. I think I'm going to do the 9 o'clock thing. That seems to be working out for most people. If not, y'all let me know. We can do one at 7 and one at 9. But let's see what's going on, okay? And find out what's happening. Glad to see you. Yes, absolutely. Renee, do you see me getting a job? If so, what kind? All right, let's go here. Also once I picked up the angel cards Let's find out what's going on. All right. So, Renee, last question. We'll see what's going on here. Okay. Again, going to take a minute. Focus on Renee. All right, Renee, here we go. Light card right out of the gate. 3 of Gabriel, your ship is coming in. Okay? I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Is your resume up to date? Is everything out? Are you doing what you need to do? And I think I already know this with you, Renee. Absolutely. It's time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Do I need to go any further? Okay? Do I need to go any further? You know, the Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. This is funny. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. Boom! This is coming. It's all coming for you. I see this happening by the end of the year. Things are wrapping up. Yeah, I really feel like some of this, you're going to have something. I'm feeling like, first I was going to say before Christmas, I'm feeling like you might have some knowledge of this by the end of the month or before Thanksgiving. Okay? But something you've done, you've put a plan into action. It's time for your ship to come in. These things are happening. 3, creating something beautiful, taking action, and the Queen of Michael nurturing the mental part of whatever's happening. Brilliant. Self-reliant, insightful, humorous. It's okay. Renee, it's yours. It's all coming. It's all going to happen. Wow. Bangarang. Holy crow. What a night. What a night. What's some depth and what's some deep readings? Things like that. You know, Tori, you are quite welcome. You are, I can't tell you how welcome you are, and thank you. I do ask everybody, if you can, share the video with at least one person when we're done. Hit the like button, ring the bell. We've got other videos coming out. I'm playing with some different things where we can learn some different things or whatnot. If there's something you want to learn, if there's something you want me to focus on, do me a favor, okay? Put that in the comments. Email me. Let me know what's going on, okay? Now, also, I'm going to say this. October 30th, the night before Halloween, Laura Van Tyne and I are going to be together at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. We're going to be doing a live show, and we're actually going to be crossing some spirits and Native Americans over, helping them find their way to light. And then we're just going to sit back and tell our stories, our ghost stories, things like that. And you know what? We would love to hear your ghost stories. So if you want to be there, if you want me to read a ghost story that you've got, if you want to come on, all right, I can make arrangements for you to come on and tell your own ghost story. All right. Everybody's like, whoa, I'm not getting on camera, but give it to me to read, or if you want Laura to read it. But October 30th, 9 p.m. Eastern, same time we did tonight, but October 30th, that's what we're going to do, and you're not going to want to miss it. So check out the other videos, find out what's going on, and see what's happening. You are welcome, Renee. So glad you're here. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Good night, everyone. Bangarang. Deborah, awesome readings, beautiful souls. Can't think of a better way to spend my evening. Me either. Nikki, too cool. Too cool. That's just the best way to do it. So everybody, remember this. Take what you want. Leave what you don't. But leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Bangarang.